Hello, my name is Mr. Oak, and today we're back with more Shadows Over Loathing. Last time we left on this conundrum of how to get Frogman to really agree with our suggestion, or if we should, in the first place, get him to agree with our suggestion to leave certain people be in the rocks, if you know what I mean. Because there's frog people and then there's people frogs, and they're all mixed up and confused, and we need to do something about it. Now, I actually had to get some suggestions online, and I think we're going to talk to this guy and it's going to work this time. So, yeah, I think it's going to do that one. If you didn't know, this guy is Frogman, and he's trying to get the frog dudes that got turned into frogs to stay frogs and him to say man, which is a wild concept, I think. I like it though, but I'm just confused by this, and I was trying to figure it out. I think I've figured it out after a couple suggestions and stuff. So we're gonna do how the statue works. It says he just kind of knows. We've heard this stuff before. We go, I see. Okay, and then we do the frog gave me this emerald. Yes. Yeah, it'd probably be me. Yeah, we've gotten that one before. Huh. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll kneel. I'm not reading these in the voices, by the way, because I've already done it. Also, I might be doing some slightly not voices today because my voice has been a little bit sore. But it's okay. Alright, now the next one we gotta do... Gotta take the gem out ourselves. Yep. And we've heard all this before too. He can't hear the stuff anymore, which is great. And then why do you want to be human so much? And then the last one is going to be... Huh. Hold on. This one's new. It says, why do you want to be human so much? Because it's exciting and new. Check out these thumbs. Are you kidding me? Some of the climbing type frogs and rudimentary thumbs, but not like these tadpoles. I'm getting so many thumbs up to people, it's going to be great. Thumbs are pretty good. I guess I don't appreciate mine enough. Right? Forget being a frog. Being a frog sucked, and I guarantee the others agree with me. Well, except you can't really guarantee that, because you don't share the same mind anymore. You don't know what they're thinking. Oh, look at you. All used to having hairs to being able to split them. It's true, though. And then you go, it seems rude to do this to those people. Don't take their side to deserve what they got. They should be turned to frogs. That's right, they do. Those guys blasphemed against the frog god, being stuck in those dumb frogs' bodies. They're just desserts. Okay, but are they all guilty? That one frog gave me the emerald to fix a statue with. He seemed like a pretty good guy, at least. That was the one who stole the eye in the first place. He's a particular guy who wrecked the statue. And now you want to wreck it even more. You're the super devout religious frog, right? It doesn't make any sense that you wouldn't want to fix it. Well, sometimes you gotta break some eggs if you want to make a broken egg thing. Some kind of food or whatever. Yeah, right. Okay, look, what I'm hearing here is you think all humans should suffer for the acts of just one guy who did something that you want to make worse, and you don't even know how the other frogs feel about it. Well, alright, kid, I guess you got me dead to rights. Ha! In that face, which isn't exactly yours. Thing is, though, the important being valid doesn't obligate me to change my mind. Oh, but I'll tell you what, if you could prove to me that the other four frogs here don't want to be humans, and it was really only one human to blame for this blasphemy, then maybe we could work out a better solution to this. How do I do that? You're an adventurer, aren't you? Go wander around and poke at stuff and talk to people. That's your whole deal. The other frog people can't talk, though, remember? I tried on my way here, probably. Oh, yeah. Well, probably next to this statue helped me develop faster. So maybe it would help them, too? Let me see that emerald you got. I'm gonna give them the emerald. Oh, okay, yeah. This eye isn't glowing like the other one. See? Maybe it can be recharged. He holds the emerald against the statue. After a moment, it begins to glow softly. Nice! Okay, take this and see if it does to help you communicate with the others. I'll cool my heels here while you're gone. That's the thing you do with heels, right? I gave him a nasally kind of voice, because I figured I gave him this kind of voice last time, I think. But my throat's a little stuffy, so it'll be fine. Right. Oh, I never introduced myself. I'm Quaker Oat. Oh, yeah, name's right. I'm Frogger Yielding. Frogger Yielding? Huh. Do all frogs have frog in their name like that? No, frogs don't have names. One mine, remember? I just kind of found this name. In here. In this cave. In this guy's head. Don't ask me to try to explain that. I don't get it either. Weird coincidence, though, right? Yeah. Huh. Oh, I forgot. Why does it, when we go over to this side, we hear less frog? We go over to this side, many frog. Go over to this side. Oh, I guess it's the frog statue making that noise, huh? Oh, I went right back in. Let me talk to this froggy man, huh? The emerald eye of the frog god glows softly. Hi there. How's being a human treating you?
Do you have any water? Pour some water on me.
Excuse me?
My skin's too dry. I'm drying out.
That's not really a problem for humans. I mean, I guess it's a small problem. You get moisturizer cream for it.
What are you talking about? I'm dying here.
Pretty sure you can't die of dry skin.
I won't be able to breathe. I'll shrivel up and die.
That's not how.
Water! We hear water! Ah!
That actually made me choke up a little bit. So, if I were to ask you if you're enjoying being human, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Never mind. Oh boy, this guy doesn't look good. Them allowed frog grows slough. Frog god gloves softly. I'm a god. It's fine. Hi there. How's it going?
I'm so hungry. I can't catch anything.
Catch?
This new tongue isn't nearly long enough. I see a fly go past and gluck, gluck.
He sticks his tongue out as far as he can.
Nothing. I'm starving.
Have you tried using your hands?
My hands? My hands are always touching the ground.
Well,
That's the most unhygienic thing I've ever heard. Disgusting.
So, would you say you're enjoying being human? I'll put you down as a no. Alright, there's some more in there. It's open around the floor, makes it difficult to judge your body language in a regular way. Hi, excuse me. Don't eat me. Wow, jeez, I'm not gonna eat you. No, sorry, you startled me. I thought you were a snake for a second. You don't really need to worry about snakes. I mean, okay, you should be careful about poisonous ones, but what are you talking about? Well, you're much bigger now. Sure, so imagine how big the snakes must be. Giant snakes, big enough to eat a frog my size in one bite. Can you imagine? Nowhere safe. They'll smash down this neck like it was nothing. Woo! Sorry, that voice is killing me. I better go. You're going to give me nightmares. Mess hall? Nothing in the mess hall. Forgot about that. Foreman here, though. The emerald eye glows softly. Hi there. How you feeling?
What's going on? Where am I? What am I?
Judging by your suit and office, you're in the body of a wealthy quarry owner.
I don't know what that means. Is it something to do with this money? I certainly want a lot of that, whatever it is.
Round here, money is more specifically called meat.
Meat? Gotcha. Do you have any? Give me some.
Sorry, no. I need that for purchasing goods and services.
Is that what it's for? Huh. Are goods and services not just available for those that need them?
Wow, I really don't have time to explain capitalism to you.
Well, whatever. I don't need to understand how stuff works. I just need that sweet meat.
It's kind of disturbing how quickly you've picked this up.
Come on, man, I'm desperate. My meat numbers aren't going up at all. Help me out here.
Just gonna back away now. How about this guy? He doesn't seem happy. Hi. Hello. What was that weird sound? What sound? Sound I just made. There it is again. You mean talking? I guess. But what's with all these different noises? Normally I just go rivet and everyone gets what I mean. Well, you're human now. works differently for us. And it's wildly inefficient and clumsy and confusing. I don't like this at all. Well, how do you like being human, apart from that? Ribbit. Ah, even the basic ribbit sounds all weird and gross. I guess I'll put you down as doesn't like it. That's fair, you know. That's fair. Alright, mans. I've got your answers here. Oh, hey, any luck finding about the frogs and humans? I'll give him a nerdy voice again. Oh, hey, any luck finding about the frogs and humans and vice versa? I've talked to all the frogs. What about the human side of things? I haven't really investigated the conditions of the core yet. Okay, well, rather than have you explain things piecemeal, let's keep it simple and save the explanation until you finish. Oh, I gotta go to the quarry? Golly, yarny guy, yo. Where is the quarry? But. Hold on. Is the frog bog? That's where we need to go. Oh, no event happened. That's wild. Okay, you should probably go to Haim Quarry and figure out what to do with that emerald. But. What am I supposed to do? An old medicine show wagon overturned in the swamp. Most of its contents have long since hazardly dissolved into the local ecosystem, but there's probably some stuff left. I'm gonna see what that. Got a few toiletries and even damper medicaments. I don't know if that's a word. Medicaments. Rhinoball. It's a muscle rub that made from toe jam of an endangered rhinoceri. Nice. Septic pencil. It's not a septic pencil. These are for when you cut yourself shaving, but it's not like you're gonna void a warranty if you use it on something other than the leg or face or armpit blood. Birthwood's finest tooth wax. It's a ball of prescription strength tooth wax. And more rhino balm. Lovely. I don't know what to use any of that for, but what am I supposed to do here? What is this here? You side quests. Frogger Elding in the cave at Haimcorn wants you to talk to all the frog folk around here and just see they enjoy being human now. Also see what you learn about the humans' lives before they switched bodies. If your assumption is correct, this bookshelf full of books. Yeah, okay. Thought I already did this. Personnel files for everybody who works or has ever worked at this quarry. Youth files quick drop through tends to be very thin. People who were hired then fired real fast. There's only a handful of current records and they aren't very interesting. And then, of course, unbelievably, there's your employment file. There's a lot of incidents workers being written up for complaining. Also a lot of injury reports. And wow, the salaries listed are pathetic, nearly to the point of being criminal. You also find a handwritten letter from one of the workers formally requesting that the crew be issued new hard hats. Scrolled across the bottom in another hand is the comment, "Ha! What does he think I'm made of? Money?" Well, that's rough. I think I found the evidence that I need. Anything in the bunks? Hey, is it okay to look at these rockers? No, don't. What if there's a giant tarantula in there? I don't know what that is. Tuatara. Not a tarantula. It's a type of frog-eating lizard from New Zealand. Well, if through some sort of hilarious coincidence or misadventure there does happen to be one in there, it'll get me first and you can run away. Well, okay. There's lockers. There's actually not much in the way of personal possessions in here. Rack of clothes, some cracked and dented hard hats, a few family photos taped inside the doors, and a note that says, taping photographs on the inside of locker doors is a violation of protocol and will be noted on your record. Management. That seems unpleasant at best. Not gonna lie. Alright, bud. I think I've surmised that life was awful here. Oh, hey. Any luck finding about the frogs and humans and vice versa? I've talked to all the frogs. What about the human side of things? Well, from what I've discovered, it was a really crappy place to work. I'm still looking around, though. Sorry. Okay, well, rather than... Man, what else do I need to do? Gosh darn it, there's gotta be something. Golly, you just freaking... Do I have to find something in the mess hall? Is there something in the mess hall I gotta find? Something in the mess hall? Are you hungry? You say cabinets, clearly employees weren't being fed very well or possibly at all. Maybe that's why there weren't many... Maybe that's Maybe they hate each other. Oh, no. Is that it? Do I have to go to the truck, too? I have a feeling I gotta go to the truck. There's no other door. Drive efficiently. Excess gas use will be deducted from your paycheck. Management. That sounds about like a workplace. Seems about right. Is it now? Did I get enough stuff now? Golly, what else do I need to find out? And now I also want to learn about the humans' lives before they switch bodies. Do I have to look through more of the stuff? Hold on. Okay. Boys are personal stats, it's just they are. It's radio. Oh, hold on. Well, it must have been a typo. An institutional metal bed frame and the thinnest mattress you've ever seen. The sheets are all tattered too, although they look like someone's doing their best to keep them clean. There's a note at the headboard. Whoever's doing it, please take your boots off when it's your turn to use the bed, no matter how tired you are. Oh, that's rough. The oil of all the oil in this lamp is dried up. Okay, so apparently there are some extra stuff. I think I've searched through everything in here. Look behind it. You push the panty aside to find surprise. It's safe. Unfortunately, it's key type safe. You don't have a key. Hey, haven't you seen the key for this safe around?
A key? Is that what this little pointy brass doohickey in my leg skin hole is?
Pocket. It's called a pocket. Yeah, probably. Can I have it?
Depends on how much meat you're going to give me.
I'll give you a million meat. I'll give you 50 meat.
For 50, you can rent the key for 1 minute.
Sure. Whatever. It's a deal. This guy's exhausting. You hand over the meat. The frog man will lend you his brass key.
Oh, look at all this meat. I'm going to use it to get more meat, and then use that meat to get more meat. It's important in its own right. It's the way to keep the score against other people who have lots of meat.
Okay, let's not get too unstable here. I like to save, turn the key and find a bunch of tins of fancy, expensive caviar. I got riche en foie blend caviar. Ha! Riche en foie blend caviar. It doesn't actually say caviar, it says boulettes de poisson, c'est là. Salé. But the picture on the side of the tin looks like caviar. There's a lot of that in the safe. The foreman must really be into finer things of life, but finer is defined as expensive. Is there a different kind? I guess. I think that's it, though. If that's not it, I'll be darn chafed. Not shuffed, chafed. Golly, there's more. Gotta find more. You stupid. Could have sworn I'd gone through everything. Is there anything else to talk to? Examine them in detail. Anything on the desk? Dig through it. A bunch of papers and stuff. Want to look through them. Mainly invoices, receipts, the three things you find in industry: a yacht catalog, a telegram, and a receipt from the Pinkertons. Then the catalog is a picture of a particularly fancy yacht. It's been circled in red. Price is listed as 200,000 meat. Good reef. You have to go grind a whole lot of random encounters. Yeah, I guess you could reach it. Wow, that's funny. Dear sir, prepared to offer 250,000 for each emerald of cut, color, and clarity you describe. Stop. Please telephone to arrange visit and inspection by our experts. Stop. Regards, Seymour Hartier. 500,000 meat. Jeez, that would buy a whole lot of gumbos. She had a receipt. It's got a fancy Pinkerton's National Detective Agency logo at the top of it, and charge listed as 500 meat for services rendered on July 6th of last year. Well, that tears it. This guy running this place was absolutely horrible. Remains of a fancy meal with a fancy condiments. Yeah, it seems like that was a pretty bad decision to be a bad person here. I don't know. Okay, now that's done. It's okay. Talked to old frogs. Well, I'm done investigating all that. Great. So what did you find? Well, all the frogs either hate their new human bodies or they're being driven crazy by them. They're all having a really terrible time. Oh, geez, really? What thanks? I like those guys. On the human side, it's clear that everyone working here was super miserable except the foreman. who was keeping all the profits for himself while he paid the workers basically nothing and spent even less than that on maintaining the place. Also, he was planning on selling those emeralds. I can basically guarantee that the foreman got. Whoa! I heard a thing. Oh, I heard a thing when I heard something. I don't know. I can basically guarantee that the foreman forced the guy you're wearing to take the eye. Well, that sounds pretty conclusive. So what now? I guess you better go ahead and change everyone back. I was going to suck go back to being a frog after tasting this sweet human freedom. Bet the frogs hate this, and the humans don't deserve it. Let's go ahead and put the emerald back in the idol. Hey, I like that. That might be another option. What do you mean? Well, we've got one frog who wants to be a human, and one human who sucks and should probably get some justice, right? Uh-huh. Oh, huh. Swap me into the foreman's body and change everyone else back? Yeah. Can we do that? Is that a thing? Let's see. If you swaps were a, proximity sort of thing, we got, but then, okay, yeah, I think I might be Yule. No guarantees, but hey, when are there ever guarantees, alright? What's your plan? First thing we need to do, and by we, I mean me, naturally, is to get the foreman's body and my frog body down here next to the idol. How do I do that? Well, how do you humans generally get people to do things you wanted them to do? Bribery? I was going to say ask nicely. When you think about it, bribe is the ultimate form of asking nicely. Okay, I'm on it. I guess I have to bribe him with meat, probably. I'd assume that's what needs to be done. Oh, boy. Hey. Hey, can I get you to follow me for a minute? There's something I need to show you. I don't have time to do things a poor person does. The only place I'm going to is the top. Please? It's important. The only thing important is M-U-N. Wait. How do you spell money? With an O. M-O-N-N-E-Y. Maybe I can make it worth your while. Oh, yes, are you going to give me more meat? I must warn you, now that I've established myself as a human of wealth, my price has increased drastically. How much? 12 brilliant meat. That isn't a real number. Numbers go on forever. You don't know them all. How about this fancy tin of caviar? What's that? Fish eggs. Ugh, that sounds like something a frog would eat, and I am a human person. No, this food is specifically liked by rich human people. You can tell because the label in it is in French, see? Something about the juxtaposition of words, food, and French makes me deeply uncomfortable. No, thank you. You sure can put the caviar back in safe. You aren't feeling either hoity or hoity enough to eat it yourself. Fine, I'll go look for something else. Well, maybe the table swimming full of flies. Something else to give him that he would like. Maybe I should ask the guy about it. How's it going with the plan? The XU down here. Those were hints. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the frog log here. Declaring a band of Cub Scouts fighting sing fight songs around a fire. Scout later waves you down. I don't know which way is which in this damn swamp, he whispers and shows you the compass. I can find a damn North Star. Been leading these boys in circles for 3 days. If they figure me out, pal, it won't be marshmallows out roasting tomorrow. I don't have 7 musicality, so sorry. Okay, call out to him. Hey, I'm looking for a specific guy. The guy who was in the cave with the weird statue. Frog just sort of stared at you. Probably the guy who took the emerald out of it. It's fine, though. No harm done. Well, kind of a lot of harm done, actually. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't your fault. I'm not here to hassle you about it. I just need your help fixing this. Frog seriously. Hello? Oh, I was looking for... Okay, that's the same thing. Careful, good, careful, luck, careful, luck, ribbit. Hey! Hold on. What are they saying? Luck, ribbit, good, good, careful, ribbit, good, good, luck, careful, careful, ribbit, ribbit, luck, good, careful. Can't tell which frog is the one you're looking for. Hold on. Oh boy, okay. So I need something to offer the man's, right? Maybe I could offer him the emerald? But I don't know how to... Oh, flashlight cuts through the trees, the glare passes, and then you see it poking its head out above the canopy. A telescope! Wow, you fancified a telescope. Why, you fancied a telescope ever since you were a young boy. You press your nose in the window of the telescope and shot for hours. The proprietor would run out and threaten you to tan your hide... Not your hide, your glutes with a tripod. Glutes is even worse. Yowzers. That sounds awful. And I still want a telephone. You waited long enough. Go ahead and get your telescope. I'm going to continue where I was going. We'll do that in a bit. Telescope in a treehouse. It's fine. I look for something. I could use this. I could use the thing, right? I could use this. Maybe I ought to go in here. And go in here. Ask for donation. Medic ore. Oh boy. Okay, so I have a feeling now that I'm allowed to go in here, I'm probably need to fight. Okay. I don't like this. These guys are slow, but I'm not a fan. How much damage can I do? 15 to all of them, right? Oh boy, it's hard for me to see my cursor with all this. I'm very confused and such and things and stuff. 15 stench damage, Barker 12 stench damage. Oh, hold on. Ah! That stench damage. You're gonna miss me, so I don't care about you, but who do I want to keep? Loyal Hexrock or Barker? I guess I'll keep Barker first. 3 sleaze damage, 3 physical damage, 5 hot damage, 5 stench damage. 5 hot damage, I guess. Do that. That's all we got for that. But I can do this. My brain is really lagging right now. Oh boy. Sorry about being so dang slow. I gotta turn off my hair too. There we go. You just like making me fall asleep or something. Hey, that'll do it. Boink. Oh, he got poisoned. That's no good. And you doing the loyal Hexrack stuff? Meow. Dang it. Yeah, suck your luck, yarn it. Remove bleeding. Oh boy, I can't do much anything here, can I? Let's see, which one has less health? They both have the same. Let's do this guy with the 5 hot damage. Boom. And then we'll do this guy with our cello. This guy, not that guy. That way Barker can grab this fly man's yaw. We'll chomp him. That's Barker's specialty is all I'm saying. Yeah, no, you want no unusually large flies on you. Loyal Hexrock grows stronger! Can I ask for another donation is my only thing. Ooh, a vein of extra bloody hematite. Giant pile of screaming nuggets. Also a screaming pile of giant maggots. Take one. You get a huge maggot. So fun. Oh boy. Oh, that's the way back out of the cave.
Oh, I see. Maybe we offer him a huge maggot. Yes, 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 yes. Or maybe that won't work. Please, can I get you to come with me for a minute? I enjoy that you're begging, but I require a more substantial incentive. Well, how about this big juicy maggot? That is also frog food. I am human, a wealthy human. But look at how fat and meaty it is. When did you ever see a maggot this size? Only the truly wealthy can afford to eat such an enormous maggot. It does look pretty good. I mean, I'd have eaten it myself already, but since I'm poor, I don't think I deserve it. But if you don't want it, you move the maggot towards your mouth, slowing down considerably as you get closer. It wreathes in your hand like a weasel trapped in a wet rubber bag. I don't like that image. No, stop! Oh, thank God. I won't allow it. You're quite right. This maggot is a feast only for those who can truly appreciate it. Hand it over immediately. Come with me to the cave in the quarry, and I'll give it to you when we get there. Very well, if you insist. Lead Frogman to the idol cave and give him the maggot and convince him to stay here for a while. With promise of more maggots later. 6666666. I don't need a hint. I'm gonna figure this one out. I'm not dumb. Oh, maybe I entice the dude with his own. Oh, but I could entice the dude with his caviar, though. But. I gotta. You dump the jewelry box contents were also exciting for you to keep the box yourself. Where did I get the jewelry box? I got that and a bottle cap ring. Nice. Shiny. Okay, so. How do I figure out. Apparently, I can move that with WAS and D, which is weird. Here's a grizzly-sided carcass of some kind of swamp animal. Covered in huge ticks. Oh no, wait! Some of them are buzzing around in the air. Are they actually wasps? Well, haha! Turns out both things can be true. They're tick wasps, which are notable for being the only insect that can stab you with both hands. I'm gonna fight them! I don't want to fight tick wasps. That sounds gross. Ooh. Oh boy. That's so good. 18. There's swarm of tick wasps, swarm of mega mosquitoes, and another swarm of mega mosquitoes. Okay, so I do 15. So I can't take these guys out in one go. These do 8 damage, though. Only 5? Hold on. That's just cheating, right? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. We'll get these guys down. I guess we'll get these guys down too, because I can probably figure it out here. Bleed for 5. It's causing flea bleeding. Can we restore mosquitoes muscle? Well, you know, we'll do that. And then what we'll do is we'll sonata the crap out of these tick-skeetos, something like that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And then you can chomp for 6. Which I guess is not quite enough, is it? Nope. That's unfortunate. But it'll be easier to do things. Oh no, Barker! Oh, golly! Well, this is a problem. I guess it really doesn't matter which we use. I'm gonna just use hot damage. Because we're gonna get them either way. Bye-bye! Golly. Sorry. Got a wasp class. The tick wasp rigor mortis has created a convenient way to attach your lapel. That's funny. And extra blood. Some of it is almost certainly yours. It heals 20 HP. That's plus 9 to maximum AP. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay, so how do I tell? Call out to him. Ugh. Maybe the one that doesn't say careful. Or maybe I use this. Can I, like, equip this? No, I can't. I don't understand. But I don't want to use a hint. It's got to be something. Frogs are straight. Public eye, Dick Emerald out. It's fine. Do no harm. Well, a lot of harm done. Actually. Talk to him. No, we don't. I guess I just need to. I can't just randomly choose. I'll get the hint. Oh, I'll get the hint. I'll get the hint. Gosh darn it. I thought I was smarter than this, but I don't know what to do. You know, there's a big brown rock half submerged that's swamped in ancient mammoth coproliths. We got Fustulin Gulch. It's definitely the most fustulent of the gulches you're carrying around. Well, that's effective. I don't know what it's for, but it's effective nonetheless. I'll get a hint. I'm too dumb for this game. It's fine. Everything's fine. Spent 30 minutes just on frogs. I'll get your hint. I don't know how to get the XU down here. Well, it's probably taking time for those guys' humans' minds to fully incorporate into their frog bodies. Same with us as our frogs in our new human bodies. So maybe you can just call him by name and he recognizes it. And you said you got your name from inside his head. So his name's also Frogger Elding? Or something like that. I'm not sure. It's confusing in here. How do we call him by name? You found the arm of a traveling salesman sticking out of the ground. Given the condition of the arm, it seems like the body attached to it must have been down there for quite some time. Grab the ring. Ring slips easily off the arm's finger because the finger is both wet and withered with decay. One or the other would have sufficed. You got an item. Saint Stilton's signet ring. This ring belongs to Saint Stilton, whose sacrifice was so great as to merit having an entire cheese named after him. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Stiltons. I've never heard that. Given a proper burial. Every time you try to dig the hole, immediately fills up with water. You decide just to use the shovel to press the arm down below the surface and call it a day. It's a day. It sure is. Can I call to him by name? Shoot. Is there a Frogger Elding here? Look for Frog. There used to be a guy named Frogger Elding. Not exactly standard sort of name for a human guy, but it's something like that. Oh, I get it. I gotta find his actual name. That's hilarious. It's not Frogger Elding. That's the frog version of it. I'll keep going where I was going. We got the Monster Shack, though. That's nice. Okay, who was the foreman? Dig through it anyway. Seen anything on the desk? Check him out. Examine them in detail. Can't find any. You find a guy named Roger Felding, though. Okay. Yeah. That does make sense. That's some glowing green rocks, half submerged in some brackish swamp water. You recognize the petrified St. Elmo's fire. Oh, we've done this before. Got glowing ooze. Lovely. Sorry it's taking me so long. I'm just dumb. It's fine. Also, I'm slightly sick, and it's causing my brain to go blah. Is anyone named here Roger Fielding? I'm looking for a man named Roger Fielding, whose mind is trapped inside the body of a frog, and I cannot believe what my life has become. Frog hops to you. Rabbit. Hey, hi. Are you Roger? Rabbit. I sure hope that means yes. Listen, I am this close to fixing this whole mess. I just need to come back with that idol with me. Rabbit. Lead Roger back to the cave. Talk to him. Looks like got both of them. Nice work. Oh, looks like you got both of them. Nice work. Are you sure that's the right frog? As sure as it can be. It's not like they have name tags. What's next? Well, here's my plan. Put the emerald back in the statue, undoing the curse. The foreman and I both zap back into our original bodies. Foreman sees the emeralds, and because he's a greedy hopper, grabs one, reactivating the curse. While he does that, I jump onto his head, ensuring that I'm the nearest frog to him when switch happens. Okay. I only see one thing wrong with that plan. What's that? I don't want to be a frog. When he reactivates the curse, it'll switch everybody. Nothing is actually fixed by this. Oh yeah, this is the other bad plan. See, we can avoid that.
You think? Because I'm a doubt worshipper of the frog god, and all the frogs share one mind, so if the whole frog mind prays, the frog god only curses one jerk who's stealing down from a statue. Hopefully the frog god will listen. Hopefully? Look, if you got a better plan, I'm all ears. Well, just 2 ears, but that's 2 more than I used to have. Fine, I'll put the eye back. Oh boy, I'll return the missing eye. This is gonna be a good plan. In the interest of full disclosure, I should point out that this was a one-way decision. If you mess with the idol, you won't be able to change your mind afterwards, so don't mess this up. Turn the missing eye. You socket the missing emerald back into the statue. Both the eyes flash a brilliant green light, and it didn't... Ugh, what the blazes? Oh, jeez, my brain feels all slimy and weird. Fielding, didn't I tell you to get me these emeralds? I thought I... Forget it. Clearly, if I want something done right around here, I've got to do it myself. Ribbit. Stand back. Fulmer grabs the emerald and twists it. You see the frog jump into his head and close his eyes real tight. The frog god's emerald eyes flash a bright, almost blinding green light. There, did it work? Did what work, boss? Check your hands there, thankfully. You're working like human hands. Yeah, it worked. Ha ha ha! Yes! Take the other emerald. Pop the other emerald out of his socket. The frog god's eyes flare again, then go dark. This time for good. Get another item. Another gleaming emerald. Rabbit? What the heck is going on here? I'll explain later. What's going on here is you get a raise in a week's vacation. All the workers get a raise in a week's vacation. Ribbit? Are you feeling okay, boss? Yeah, it's going to take a lot of explaining. Thanks for all your help, kid. Quicker, I should say. You did good. I feel like he would have the dude's voice, so we're just going to keep that up. Oh, no problem, Frogger. Whatever your name is now. Unfortunately, I got to ask for that emerald back. They're going to need it to sell these to get this place up in code and clean up the ecological damage and pay the workers real salaries and so on. Shucks. Well, okay. Here, let me take this frog with you. Maybe you can teach him not to be such a hopwad. Rabbit. Mr. Hain, the greedy frog. Hey, we got a familiar. That's kind of fun. Frog seems confused, but not too confused to know that know a fat wallet when it smells one. Oh dear. Steals meat from your enemies. Oh, I kind of like that actually. That's pretty fun. Hold on, that's kind of neat. I like that a lot. Okay. Now that we've spent almost the entire episode doing that, we can keep searching for trout wallets. 3 pounds of eggs. Oh boy, okay. So we gotta search for him, the Big Moist, which I assume has to do with largemouth bass and sons. You look back, Barker's somehow gotten entangled in a clump of thorny and though tough-looking vines. Oh, geez, hang on, buddy. With a growl, Barker starts chomping and tearing at the vines and soon extricates himself with a self-satisfaction. Well, not a facial expression, but, well, anyway. Well, nice job. You really developed some strong teeth. I sure hope you aren't continuously mutating and evolving into some kind of monstrous beast that's going to become a problem in the future. And also that my saying that won't turn out to be some kind of ironic foreshadowing. Barker's petals chomp now deals 3 damage. 3 additional damage. That's pretty nice. I do dig that. Whoa, what's up with this? Sign of these waters is a site of historical importance. Pool is the birthplace of largemouth Luke, a bass present at the signing of the Declaration of Dependence. Of dependence, huh? On August 2nd, 1792, he returned to his home waters to die, but his body was never found. Dang. State your business. Business. Do what you must, then, but for your own good, don't hang around. Largemouth Bass and Sons is cursed as of late, stranger. Sales are down, children going missing. The bosses have stopped speaking to one another. I'd quit, but God help me, I love the damn fish. What's going on? What goes on at this place? The largemouth bass and sons? We fish largemouth bass, and most of us are sons. Why don't the bosses speak to one another? Between you and me and 3,600 largemouth bass, Mr. Chapman and Tracy haven't been on speaking terms since Mr. Chapman was snubbed at the Academy. Academy Awards a few years back. They tolerate each other only because they both perform a function vital to the business. Which is, Mr. Tracy debones the fish and Mr. Chapman rebones them. Only then are the fish ready for sale at market. Are you saying you take the fish out the fish's bones and then put them back in?
It's tradition. For generations, the Chapman has deboned a bass and a Tracy rebones them. That unique process is what gives our bass its distinctive tang. What do you think happened to the kids? If you ask me, that's what I just did. Hell, they ran off. This life isn't for everyone. And Tom and Kathy, they never had the makings of largemouth bass deboner or reboner. What can you tell me about largemouth Luke? I've seen him, you know. Yeah? He's not dead like they say. How long do largemouth bass live? Normally only 20 years or so, but largemouth Luke is a special fish. Maybe someday I'll see him again. Got size and you get the sense that you shouldn't pry further. I'll keep going. Now, who are you? Times are tough here. That's all they say. Oh, there's more guards. That guy was the most talkative guy I've ever talked to. Golly. Oh, vicious puddle reflects a gloomy face. The puddle, please. Hello, sir. I can't understand you. I gotta talk to the man now, because the puddle wasn't particularly chatty. Oh boy. I'm feeling a little better too. This is making me happy. What's the matter with you? She left me. Who left you? Amphibious truck. Oh, so not a person. No, I'm more interested in amphibious trucks. So what happened to your truck? Our truck. It's a company truck. And we used it to take the fish to the market. A couple nights ago I forgot to fill her up before bed. And that must have really ticked her off. Because the next morning she was gone. No, nothing. Are you suggesting the truck is sentient? It's funny. I wouldn't have thought so. But I can't see any other explanation for it running off the way it has. Does it have anything to do with the missing kids? Tom and Kathy? You'd have to talk to Mr. Chapman and Mr. Tracy about that. Maybe they took the truck? I don't know. Seems like a stretch. When did the children go missing? Same day as the truck. But I think that's probably a coincidence. What's this puddle here? It's the gas on Navy River last night. It's here now, in our special place, waiting for her. Waiting for her to come home. Is it working? Obviously, you can see that it is not. How far could someone have gone in the truck? With gas left in her, couldn't have gone farther than 100 miles. 100 miles. Okay. No, 100. Sorry. 100 is the fisherman's lingo. It means 11. Missing truck, huh? That's a shame. She'll be back. She had to come back. She'll run out of gas otherwise. And then where will she live? Good luck with the truck. I gotta go. That's unfortunate that I'm stepping on gas. I gotta get up in here. I feel like I'm gonna find that truck pretty soon. Surely a fisherman yearns for glorious death at sea, not to wind up behind a desk. Talk to him. Hello there. I wonder, do you ever wish you'd had a glorious death at sea? Oh, many a sea creature has tried to give me one, pal. But before they can grit their teeth in me, I've reboned them 6 ways to Suntag. He spits a wad of chewing tobacco out the door. Guy Chapman, Chief Reboning Officer, Largemouth Bass and Sons. Are you here about Tom? Saw the posters about the missing children. Find one child and you'll find the other. My Tom has been lured into the lair of Occam's Gator by that Jezebel of a deboner's daughter. A good and true fisherman led astray by the delinquent starters who never cared what we'd meant for or what we do here with largemouth bass. Occam's Gator? Chapman's cheeks darkened to the murky hue of a humpback anglerfish. Oh, as long as there's been a largemouth bass and sons, there's been an ocean's gator. An Occam's Gator. Sorry, I misspoke. To our great misfortune. Adventure that there's no creature of land or sea quite so terrible. 12 feet tall he is, red as a furnace, with smoke billowing from his nostrils. He and his rapacious appetites are plague on our business. Eat everything we got, largemouth bass. Everything. Don't all they have is largemouth bass? Pretty sure. It keeps me up at night, wondering what we did to deserve him. Is it a sin against the land to both debone and rebone fish? Perhaps. But damn it. That's what gives our bass its zing. Being a little sexist, don't you think? Not remotely. I'm not saying anything about her gender at all. Only saying that she may have gotten my boy eaten by Gentleman. When you throw words around like Jezebel around, a little loaded, is it? But I didn't mean anything by it. I'm only to change, but you have to be patient with me, alright? I'm old-fashioned, and I can't keep up with all these new ideas your generation has. Gender, penicillin. Penicillin's not that new guy. How is Kathy responsible? Well, the arrogance of youth. Kathy Tracy never thought she had anything to fear from Oxford's Gator. She didn't respect him. Several times I caught her attempting to summon the beast by shouting his name 3 times in a mirror, directly into the mouth of the bat. It was always going to end with her in Occam's belly. I just didn't think my Tom would be fool enough to go along with it. You think Tom could have run away on his own? Absolutely not. Tom's a third-generation bass boy, proud and true. Why, just last month he said, I'm excited about my future in reboning largemouth bass, Dad. Does that sound like words of a boy with one foot out the door? No, there's a simpler explanation. The siren song of Kathy Tracy, who lures good men into the bellies of gators. Is there a finder's fee? 200 meat for starters, and my mother's fishing rod for the entree. On one condition, I don't want you looking for Kathy on Tracy's time. It's Tom that needs to saving, and he needs saving from her, so that's the condition. Oh, and you also need to find Tom, so that's 2 conditions. Is it a special fishing rod? It is, and I'll tell you why. It has never caught a fish. Oh, that sounds worse than a normal fishing rod. It has never caught a fish. It always catches 2. Don't know how it works. Don't want to know how it works. We'll just thank Poseidon for the bounty. Thank you. Ooh, sorry. I had to get away. Let me think about it. Thinking. There's no time for thinking, man. While Tom's still missing, we don't live in a puzzle book. I'm looking for someone myself. Charles Wallace? Is he a fish? No. Then I'm not the person to ask. I'm a fisherman friend. My bag is fish. You're looking for a human. You want to be asking some sort of human fisherman. You are a human fisherman. His expression turned sour. Now, you poked a hole in his premise. He has lost interest in conversation. Okay. I don't know where your friend is, alright? Alright. Let's talk about Tom. Let's find Tom. As I said, my son has been lured into the lair of Occam's Gate by that, young lady. That's all I want to ask about your son. What do you do here? I'm chief reboning officer of largemouth bass and sons like my father was before me, and etc. It's a wonderful life, good family life. Be seeing you. Okay. So, stranger is just a chum you haven't met yet. I'm gonna take it. Like a security floor. Those are decorative. And the chum inside, it's the very first batch of chum ever made by largemouth bass and sons. Back in summer of 1803. Reminds us of our humble beginnings. Oh. Can I have it? No. Take it. I wish I could have it. I want a bucket of chum. Chum bucket inscribed champagne for my real chums, real pain for my sham chums. That's almost a tongue twister. Chum bucket is inscribed champagne for my real chums, real pain for my chum chums. It's a little more esoteric. You don't kid me. What lies beyond that door is only for fishmen. What is it? Fish. Can I fish here? Ha! Can I? I would love to fish here. The better. Can't avoid your touch. You get the sense that only true loyalty to the fisherman cause will overcome its suspicions of you. Alas. Have to do with something? Yeah, what's back there? Those are crew quarters. Wait, you live there? Where the fish live? We live. I see. Can I go inside? Is our family's private quarters? I'd sooner let a dogfish loose in my socks. Is that something you do? Rarely. Well, I guess that makes sense. How about this one? Back there is a mess. It's okay, I don't mind. Not messy. It's the mess, as in where we have our meals. Oh, I thought they only called it a mess in the armed forces. And fish is not the armed forces? What do we use to hold rods on? What do we use to hold the rods? Huh? I guess that's your arms. Clever boy. Gosh darn it. Get me every time. Why you gotta do that? Oh, that's rough. I suppose I gotta talk to the other guy now, too, just to see what's up with this and stuff and things. And I feel like he's in this guy. Where did my cruiser go? There it is. Woohoo! You can see that on the recording, too. Not that you could, because it's all white. Something's keeping you out, or something in. Who cares? We're going inside. Oh, I bet this is the other guy. I'm gonna go ahead and search through. Emptied. To magnify the misfortune of my stolen daughter. What voice is this guy? To magnify the misfortune of my stolen daughter.
Any idea who did this? I can't prove it yet, but I'll be damned if the Occam's gator did not have his claws in this. When did this happen?
3 nights ago. I'm still in shock. I can't even muster the strength to close the safe.
I can't. I can do it for you. It's not hard.
Would you?
Sure. I'll close it.
Bless you.
Oh. Greetings. As a mariner, do you hate being stuck behind a desk?
Excuse me. I make 6 figures a year behind this desk. And mind your manners. You're addressing Adam Tracy, Chief Deboning Officer of Largemouth Bass and Sons. Are you here about Kathy?
I heard about posters.
That's right. 3 nights ago, Kathy disappeared along with all of her clothes and possessions. Contents of that safe there and company truck. Oh, and Chapman kid.
Sounds like she might have run away from home.
I'll excuse the remark because you don't know my Kathy. But I'll suffice it to say it's impossible. Kathy loves largemouth bass almost as much as assuming preordained roles in a multi-generational family business. No, Kathy would not simply leave home. There's a much simpler explanation. Ogden's gator. A monstrous gator man centuries old, 10 feet tall, he's an inch from scale. Yeah. He's 2 teeth sharp as razors, not afraid to shave you. His appetites are insatiable. He'll strike tonight, gobble up fish guns, tax returns, whatever.
I don't think it's him gobbling up tax returns, but I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I don't think it is.
I know, I fear my Kathy. I don't know what we did to provoke desire, but the beast has bullied and bothered our business since my grandfather was in toddler pants. Sometimes I think the swamp itself has summoned him up to be our tormentor.
You think Occam's gator ate Kathy? If Occam's ate Kathy, aren't we too late? Occam's gator sounds made up. My friend Charles may sing. Hey! Occam's is taken too.
Kathy, certainly it's possible. I don't think the criminality of Occam's gator knows any bounds.
Okay. Think Occam's gator ate Kathy?
You have to understand, for decades Occam's gator has been the sole author of this business of misfortune. Could he eat a child? Absolutely. That's his M.O. or monstrous operandi.
Occam's ate Kathy, aren't we too late?
Not necessarily. Occam's only handicap is his glacially slow digestion. Go ask Sylvester, a guard of ours. He was swallowed up by Occam's, but by stripping off in his belly and greasing his body in Occam's own fat. Huh. He was able to slither up and out of Occam's jaw while a great beast slept.
Okay, where can I find Sylvester?
I don't know. We had to turn at him for attempting to unionize.
That's rough. No wonder your tax documents get eaten. Occam gator sounds made up.
There's nothing made up about a giant blue gator man who eats guns. One of our guards actually saw Occam's. Even took a shot at him, but conventional weapons have no effect.
Are you saying you haven't seen Occam's gator?
I've seen the destruction he's wrought. I've certainly seen that.
Is there a finder's fee? Find her?
300 meat and my grandfather's fish rod. But in running to the show, all right? But I'm running the show, right? Not Chapman. I know he's got a missing boy, too. But you can't just involve a reboner in an operation like this. They're far too emotional. If you're dealing with me, you keep him out of it.
So special about this fishing rod?
What's special about it? It can catch things and your scientists will say are impossible to find in water. How about that?
So it doesn't catch fish?
Yes, fish, but also impossible things.
What do you think about it? I have a question about your daughter.
The buzz just trembles. Excuse me. It's just my Kathy's always loved questions.
Is that Jim? Well, that's all. Okay, what do you do here anyway?
I said I'm the chief deboning officer here. My team and I have deboned largemouth bass, after which it'll pass over to my colleague across the way for reboning.
Okay, what's back here in your quarters?
How'd you know that?
That's where Mr. Chapman has his.
Maybe two of you are more similar than you'd like to admit. Wash your mouth with the fish soap.
I think I will, actually. Okay. Is this the mess?
It is. And just so you know, the fish we serve here is deboned. That's just the way we like it. Don't want to see you putting new bones in the fish.
I can't make that promise. Okay. So, we have two missing kids who very likely just ran away together. And fake gator, which I have a feeling is going to be real for comedic reasons. But, we'll see. So, yeah, maybe next time we'll figure out what this is up. For now, I'm running out of time. Yeah. Next time, though, for sure. We'll see what's up with the gator. And we'll probably try and find Charles Wallace while we're at it. Maybe, if we can remember it. I have no idea. To be honest. Anyway, though, in the meantime, I had a good time. I hope
You had a good time. We're gonna have a good time again together next time. When I come back and play another game. I don't know what game it'll be. We'll see, I guess. I'm pretty predictable that way. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Also, I have a Patreon, so check out my Patreon. I have a video up on it now. It was a live stream. It was a disaster. But it was kind of fun, though. I'm going to be honest. Or you can just support through Patreon. I would love to do this full time. It'd be alright. Anyway, I digress. I'll see you later.